what is your anger telling you? So recently I was asking the question more and more because I was learning about the different layers of emotion, and anger is usually the first one on top. And there's the anger, and there's the pain, there's the guilt. I forgot what else. But basically, the anger is usually the top one that will show up. And a lot of times, anger is the top one because it is a protection, because it's not. I know that in this society, a lot of times we shun anger. We're like, oh, you shouldn't be angry. But anger is a protection mechanism, because if you have gotten hurt in some way, a part of it is trying to stand up for you, to fight for you. And that's where the anger comes in. And this is the part where it wants to have its voice heard. And so maybe I'll give you a few examples, right? Let's say it's time for bedtime, and you've been telling your kid, oh, it's bedtime, time to go brush teeth, time to go clean up your room, time to go to bed, and then you kept saying again and again, but then your kid just make no motion to do any of that stuff, and so eventually you blow up, right? Or maybe your mom had been asking you to do all of these things for her, asking you to do this favor and then that favor and then pick this up for her. And then you say, no, I cannot do it this day. And then she was like, but I need you. How dare you being disrespectful? Why you don't love me anymore? And then you're like, okay, fine, right? And then you get mad at her for like making so many requests. And you get angry based on all these scenarios. But what is this anger really telling you? Is this anger really directed at the other people? Or is this anger directed at yourself? Or telling you, it's like a message. Is it telling you something about yourself? And to explore these two scenarios some more, I would say, like with the first one, I had to kind of do some reflections. And one of them is the plain fact that while growing up, no one was listening to me, right? Like my mom didn't care about what I have to say, and then I just kept thinking no one cares about what I have to say. So when my kids also show that he doesn't care what I have to say, ignoring me, then that emotion comes up. It's like, why is no one listening to me? But then really sometimes I don't even listen to myself, right? I feel like my voice is not worthy to be heard, and so then I don't speak up. And then when I don't speak up, then I feel like, well, but your voice is important, why aren't you listening to me? And then it's a reflection of, well, other people are not listening to me, so then at some point I get angry. Or like for the case where your mom keeps asking you for things, you're like thinking, wow, my mom is so disrespectful of my time and energy, and she doesn't appreciate my effort. But are you appreciating your effort? Are you respecting your boundary? Are you respecting your own time and your own and on energy level? When you say no, can you actually keep that boundary for yourself to protect yourself? Like if you cannot do that, of course, then the anger comes. But the anger seems like it's directed at her, but it's really directed at you. It's a message for you. So, and I just wanted to share these two examples, and I know that there are many more examples. So, but my question for you today is, when you're angry at someone, what exactly are you angry about? Who are you really angry at? And what is this anger about? So when you can actually figure that out, then you can start making changes in your life. And that's what I want to share with you today. And that's all. I'll see you next time.